Russian President Vladimir Putin has yet to comment on that referendum. Earlier this week, Putin said Moscow was not planning to annex Crimea, but he did say that Crimea has the right to decide its own fate. Ukraine's prime minister, of course, disagrees. CCTV's Dan Whitehead has more now from Moscow.
It would be understandable if the Kremlin was pleased at the Crimean parliament's unanimous vote to hold a referendum on joining the Russian Federation. Russian lawmaker Sergey Mironov, the leader of the Free Russia Party, says the bill to start the process of Crimea joining the Russian Federation will be debated from next Tuesday. Despite US sanctions levied against Russia for its actions in Crimea, the region could be less than 2 weeks away from voting to join the Russian Federation. A member of eastern Ukraine's self-defense forces has come to Moscow to drum up further support for Crimean succession.
Initially, Crimea had a special status. It is an autonomous republic and they have more rights than the citizens in eastern Ukraine. My personal take is that each person here has the right to decide his or her fate. I support Crimean autonomy, and I think of myself as Russian.
Despite widespread support for succession among Ukraine's ethnic Russians and considerable sympathy for such a move in Russia, joining the Federation won't be that simple. There is the matter of what Kiev has to say about it. The Ukrainian interim Prime Minister Arseniy Yatsenyuk gave an impassioned speech saying that the Crimean Parliament's decision to hold a referendum was illegitimate. He insists Crimea is and always will be an integral part of Ukraine. That is a view which is echoed by a number of European officials. Upon hearing about the impending vote, a head of an EU delegation in Ukraine said that under the Ukraine constitution, a vote on an issue of such magnitude would be permitted on a national level but not a regional one. So it seems the outcome of the Crimean vote on the 16th of March will certainly not be the end of the story. Dan Whitehead, CCTV, Moscow.